to another episode of Big Bang Fishing. I'm here at Wagonsdrift Dam today. I'm fishing with the family. We're going to get set up and we're going to try for some carp, barbel, bass. I think there's eels here as well. So let us get set up and hopefully I'll get you more footage shortly. Hi guys, I just want to show you my trace before I put the bait on. So it's a standard carp trace. I have a sinker, a running sinker, a bead, a swivel, and then I have a sliding hook on the top, which is going to be kept in place by the gummy stop. Normal spring, swivel, and another hook line. So what I'll do is, on another episode, I will tie this trace for you guys so you can see how I tie it. Okay, catch up with you now. Guys, I'm just going to be starting with normal, plain old supercast. I'm going to try fluorescein today. Oh wow, for this first cast, because the water is a bit stained, and I hope that the fluorescein will attract the carp to our baits. So I'm just going to mix it with some water, and yeah, until it's the right consistency. Okay, so I've added some water into it until I have the right consistency. I hope you guys can see that. So normally you let it stand for about 10 to 15 minutes just to absorb the water correctly. I've made it a little bit weaker because I wanted to disperse quicker in the water, so hopefully we can get our first bite a lot quicker. Okay guys, I'm putting on some of the bomb mix now. You just put enough to cover the bomb. Press it nice and tight, compact it onto the spring, so when you cast it's not going to come out. There we go. Okay guys, the first two flavors I'm going to be using is going to be called Vampire. Vampire is basically a fluorescent garlic. It's a soft float. So just two of those on the top hook. The reason I like it to slide is so that I can measure it and where I want to put it into the bomb. So you just push it in a little bit, press it down just a touch, so when you cast it doesn't come out and get tangled up. So I like to just pinch it in a little bit like that. You can already see the fluorescent, the red color coming off it. See, now it's a little bit too tight for my liking, so I'll just pull that down a bit so it gives it some slack line. And the bottom hook, I'm going to be putting two floats. These are the hard versions of Pair de Baie. Just like that. Here as well, you put it into the bomb just to secure it, and that's it. We're done. We're just going to put some spray on top now. I'll show you now, and then we're going to cast it in. So just a bit of garlic spray, and the other flavor will be Pair de Baie. There we go, Pair de Baie. Shook it nicely, and that I'm going to put onto the hard float side. And then that's it, guys. That's the bait. And we're going to be targeting carp specifically for this. So the reason that I've chosen these two flavors is, let me just adjust this for you guys to see Not sure if you can see it in the GoPro, but the water is very stained. This is a small dam, so obviously the river is affected, all of the rain has affected the color of the water, and the water is pretty cold. I felt it when I went to wash my hands. It's a little bit cold, so I'm going to be using a little bit stronger flavors to try to attract those fish. Okay, catch up with you now. Okay, going to cast now, guys. Hopefully all goes well. It's a bit tangled on the front. So I'm going to put this rod a little bit deeper than the other rods that I'll put out, purely because it's my longer 13-foot rod. No other reason. I know the dam is pretty deep here, specifically here, because I've fished here when it was quite low, the water, and there's a massive bank actually that goes down here, and you have to walk actually quite some distance from to where I was fishing before, so I do know the shape of the terrain, and it is quite a deep area. Okay guys, let me set my rod, and then we'll catch up with you again now. Let me just adjust these. So I'm not sure if you guys would be interested to see, but this is my bite detector. So what it does is basically the line sits here on a roller, and when the fish tugs, it obviously makes that noise, and that will alert me to a bite that's occurring. It's actually quite cool. It actually lights up as well. As you can see the light there. So even at night, you'll be able to tell which rod had a bite. It's quite cool. Okay guys, let me set up the other rod. Chat to you. Okay guys, I've set up the next rod, which is for Talia, my daughter. That side one. The other side one is Nikita, who's my wife. So I have a floater with quite a long line. I have the first hook down here on a normal drop rig or loop rig, and then I have a small press sinker to keep it weighted, and then the second hook down here. The reason why it's so long is because, as I mentioned earlier, it's very deep off here, so we need the bait to get down a little bit. On here I'm going to rig up a live worm and a flying ant in the other one. Okay, let me get the worms. Okay, I have the worms here in my bucket. I'll normally rig the bottom hook with worms because the top one will be flying ant. The worms are normally quite big. You can see the nice big juicy worms. If you're sensitive, please look away. About to hook a worm. I like to keep it as natural as I can, so that's how I like to hook it. Just once through, and it'll dangle just like that. Okay, on the other one, I'm going to put flying ants, which we caught in November, I think it was. So one with some wings on it. True. Quite natural. Talia is going to throw it, not too far, probably target the reeds that are there or along this bank edge, just to see what's around here. I did see some smaller fish turning a few meters out, so hopefully we'll be able to get one. Okay, catch you soon guys. Talia is casting in. There we go. That's perfect. Just keep your rod down, Talia. It's quite windy, so we let the wind push it towards the left hand side, and hopefully as it's drifting, something will push it. Okay, we'll keep you guys updated as we're going. Hi guys, this is my third and final carp rod. I've got 2 honey pips on there, a little bit of pandemonium spray. I have a worm with a sniper pip and sniper dip as well, just to add more fluorescent into the water. This is a small rod, this is a 9-foot. This one I'm not going to throw far, it's probably going to be 20-30 meters, just to have a look at if there's any fish feeding a little bit closer. I'm not sure if you guys can see it on the camera, but the sniper is quite fluorescent, so it stains the water quickly. It's not too deep here, we're through now, but it's a good thing because the other rods are quite deep in. Talia has got 1 or 2 bites on the floater there. She hasn't managed to hook anything yet. I think it might be bluegill or something like that, some small bait fish. Okay guys, we'll catch up with you soon. Talia's just caught a fish. First one. Oh, what is it?
It's got a hook.
It's a small scaly. Just came off the hook now. It's been playing with our bait for a while. Talia managed to catch one. Look at that, that's lovely. Well done, Talia.
Yeah. The small rat was busy playing all the bait.
Okay guys, we're not going to let this one go. We're going to take the head off it and we're going to use it as bait for barbel. There's very big barbel in Wagonsdrift, so hopefully we'll be able to get one, especially with the water being stained like this. Okay, catch you now. Okay, I'm also fishing with my son Alexander. So he said let's not put it out dead, so not to cut the head off. He wants to put it out live. So there's 3 ways in which to hook a live bait. At the anal fin, which makes it swim at the anal fin. Sorry guys, makes it swim up on the tip. It kind of makes it swim down or away from you and on the lips. So I like to put it on the lips because, especially fishing for bass, the chances of you hooking up with the bass, because they swallow fish head first, is far greater. Sorry, I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but yeah, I've put it through the nose of the fish like that. So that's going to be a live bait, and we hope we're going to get a bass on that. So that was the live bait going in, guys. Talia on again. She's just killing the bluegills here. Not a very big one, but still a nice fish. Well done. Okay guys, I'm going to be trying for bass now. So I'm just going to open my bass bag up. It's all my hooks, my lures, leader line, sinkers and all of that. I actually need to tidy this up properly. So I normally put quite a long leader when I'm fishing for bass. Not today because the water is stained, so I don't believe I'm going to need that. I'm not going to put a heavier sinker to start off with. It's just something light. I'm going to fish close by and then I will change to something lighter a bit later. So I just put a bullet sinker. I do like to use a 1/0 worm hook, even if I'm using flukes, which is sort of a tiddler, if you want to call it by McCarthy's name. So just a normal 7-turn uni knot. Pull that tight. Okay, it's done. And what I want to try, I normally start off with like California red, but I did buy these black and red tiddlers. It's 4-inch by McCarthy. 4.5 inch, black and red. So I want to try this first. Just rig it as you normally would, through the nose, out after about a centimeter, pull the hook through the middle, and just out there. There we go, nice and straight. So yeah, the reason I'm trying a black one is I'm just trying to look at the conditions, and the biggest condition is definitely stained water. Talia is on again. Looks like another small scaly. Actually not, this is a bluegill. Oh, and a very nice scaly. Wow, this is amazing. Well done, Talia. Wow, look at that. Talia is really producing the goods today. She's caught 3 fish before we've even started. It's amazing. Well done, Talia. How was that fight?
Very hard.
Very hard. It was pulling hard. Oh, that's excellent.
Something bit it.
Maybe there's something else in the water. Well done, Talia. Okay, guys, this is, the bottom one is a scaly. Looks a bit... I haven't seen a scaly like this before. Looks more like a springer. It's very small. Big mouth and a nice small bluegill. Might keep the bluegill alive actually to try it as live bait as well. Well done, Talia. Okay, we're getting a bite on this rod. Actually picked up quite nicely. And there we go, we're on. Doesn't feel too big, something small. This one was the, oh, it came off. I actually felt it come off there. Oh no, it's still on. Sitting in some weed. Such a small fish, you want to put such a big net in it. It's another small scaly. It took the worm and the sniper. It was the worm and the sniper, yeah. Not bad, just to keep us occupied. Catch you guys soon. Guys, getting another bite here. The fish might be on actually. I took a walk that side just to check what's happening. And unfortunately nobody was watching my rod, so it does look like something is on here. Let me just check what's going on. Yeah, we're on. It's another small fish. It's fighting a bit better than the last one, for sure. Oh, this is a carp. Awesome. There we go. Got our first carp of the trip. not a very big one. Couple 100 grams. That's a good fish nonetheless.
Worms too.
Yeah, again on the sniper and worm combo. Sniper is looking like it's working. Nice fish. Ooh, oops. Hi guys, back here. Alex managed to hook one. Another young carp. Very small one. Good job, Alex. How many did you catch now?
6.
6. That's the most carp we've caught in a couple of years. Well done. I see nicely. Pretty looking fish, healthy. Well done.
Won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying loot is back. Blame it on that contour, the hood call it Ludiac. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me.
On with a small cup. I think it's a cup. Very small. Small cups are in abundance here.
Is that a cup?
It's a small mirror cup. And definitely it's sniper with fluorescein that's doing the trick. Okay guys.
Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't got high. This is what you like out of me. Nothing feels better than this.
Okay guys, Xander is on. I think it's another carp maybe. Took very weirdly. Oh, it's fighting a bit.
Oh, hold on, yeah.
It is another small carp. Nice one, Xander. I'm trying for some bass now. We've caught quite a few smaller fish. Carp, scaly, bluegill. I haven't managed to find a single bass yet, although we did put out a live scaly, put out a live bluegill as well. Not much from the bass. It could be because of the color of the water, you know. Bass are quite sensitive to changes in temperature and water color, and also increasing of the water level. As you can see here, it's right to the top bank, you know. So it's beautiful to fish. It's been a good day so far. We probably caught in excess of 10 fish. All of us caught a fish. My wife, son, and daughter. My daughter actually caught the most, and she thoroughly enjoyed herself. Now she's getting up to some nonsense and building rafts, and she's distracted now. But yeah, it's been decent to say the least, you know. It's not often that you come to the dam and you have a decent day like this. There's not many big fish, or not any big fish, but definitely quite a few different species, which is always fun. I'm going to continue to throw a few lures, hopefully pick up 1 or 2 fish, and provide you guys with some information on what they're biting on, you know. So definitely from what we've seen in terms of carp, the fluorescein is really worked. Alex just landed on another small carp as well, again on fluorescein and sniper. The both of the carp that I caught, as well as the scaly I caught, I think I caught 2 scalies, both on the exact same combination. So fluorescein is definitely working, and it goes to show, you know, your water is stained, fluorescein does work. You just gotta find when it works. Having said that, you know, I had that packet of fluorescein supercast in my bag for, I don't know, probably 2 years now. So this is the first time I've actually managed to catch fish on it. And here again, you know, you read your situations, you can't try to understand what the fish are going to do and what's going to happen and what can you do to improve your chances, and you hope for the best. But yeah, my bass combo that I'm using is an Assassin Slayer 7-foot medium heavy with a Blue Diamond 30. It's loaded with 12-pound grinder braid with a 12-pound Maxima leader. This is my setup, you know. If there's one setup I can rely on for bass fishing, it's this one. Whether I'm throwing live baits, whether I'm catching fish over 3 kilos or half a kilo bass, you know, you always will enjoy it on these setups. The braid is so sensitive. You know, if I recommend anything to you guys, is definitely go to braid. It's a little bit more expensive, but you can feel the bottom, you can feel when the fish bites. There's no, there we go. Oh no, stuck. That felt like a bite. Yeah, so as you saw there, you know, it's just the smallest of difference in structure. I could feel it, you know. Unfortunately, it was the wrong type of structure. I would have loved it to be a bass, but yeah, just goes to show the braid is extremely sensitive. There's no stretch in it, which means that you will, when you strike, there's no tension that needs to be wound up. It's a direct strike. Your leader, very important. I've used quite a few leaders. The stretch can also hurt you there, but I found Maxima to be the most reliable, the most abrasive resistant. It's really a good quality line. I use the ultra green, which makes it also difficult for the fish to see. Okay guys, I'll catch you a little bit later. Hi guys, he's had a nice bite now. I think this is the best fish so far of the day. Hopefully it doesn't come out. We've lost a couple, but yeah, he's definitely the best one. So this was banjo and garlic, thrown a little bit further than all the other rods. The same purpose, to get past the smaller fish. Land this one. These are too small. Oh, it's not a lot bigger, but it's two fish. That's the problem. Oh yeah, this was the biggest. This is the biggest carp of the day so far. Not much, not even a kilo, but definitely a bit better. Carp are definitely full up now. Catch you later, guys. Hi guys. So we had an eventful day at Wagonsdrift. Caught lots of fish, as you're going to see in the footage. Lots of carp, scaly and bluegill. Barbel, eel and bass awaited us today. We did strive for them, but we became short there. So I was going to do a nice outro with some of the fish that we caught, releasing it and showing you guys, you know, the place that we fished. Unfortunately, the weather didn't agree with us and literally turned in 10 minutes. So we had to pack everything up. You can see I'm still a little bit wet. We had to pack everything up and make a mad run into the car. So as you can see, if you look out there, it's raining quite heavily and it was clear a minute ago. So I hope some of the things we spoke about and the traces I showed you and the baits will help you to catch more fish. And if there's any suggestions that you guys have, please let me know and I will do more videos on it or try to give you guys more information. Thanks for watching and catch you guys again soon.